Welcome to Amara in the Dark, a show where we uncover some of the real-life criminals across the continent. Today's story is about a man who stood on the global stage, a man who was given Forbes Forum, a man who was a symbol of excellence, and a man who behind all that glitz and glam was running one of the largest cybercrime empires. This is the unbelievable story of Obinwanne Okeke, also known as Invictus Obi, and I am your host, Amara. Obinwanne Okeke was born on the 9th of November 1987. He was born in Nnewi, Upo, in the South Local Government of Nnewi, Anambra State. He wasn't born into a rich family. He was from humble beginnings. And so his father died very early in life, leaving the responsibilities of his family solely on his mom. Being a smart kid, he took the initiative and took on some responsibilities. And this shows that he was quite ambitious and resilient from a young age. Despite all that happened in his childhood, Invictus Obi was termed a smart and bright student who always aced all his papers. He even goes ahead to study in the Monash University in Australia, where he bags a master's degree in international relations. By his late 20s, he had established a group called the Invictus Group. It was a so-called investment group that went into real estate, oil and gas, construction, you name it. And now he was known as a global symbol of excellence. In 2016, he was featured on the Forbes 30 under 30 billionaires. He also gave TED Talks. Invictus Obi was seen as a symbol of excellence, but this was a facade. As he held a polished image, that behind this polished image was a cybercrime empire brewing and growing. While he posed as a tech-savvy entrepreneur, his digital footprint was all over the cybercrime scene. His favorite trick? Business email compromise. This is where perpetrators hack into an email system of a company, thereby tricking them into transferring fraudulent amount of money to fraudulent accounts. In April of 2018, a CFO of Unitrack Holding Limited fell for a phishing email, which gave the perpetrators access to harvest his login credentials. The perpetrators then went ahead to create fake invoices and create fake bank wire transfer instructions from said compromised accounts, thereby causing Unitrack to transfer well over $11 million to fraudulent accounts that were connected to Okeke and his perpetrators. According to the DOJ and FBI documents, the CFO's email was compromised over 464 times, thereby generating well over 15 bank transfer wires from April 11th to April 19th in 2018. Obinwanne doesn't stop there. He makes one move that literally leads to his downfall. He decides that he will sell confidential files of the company on the black market. And then he does send these files to an email called iconoclast9060@gmail.com. The FBI investigate further on this email and see a lot of fraudulent conversations and well over 600 compromised emails. They go ahead to see that there was a recovery email attached to this email, which has the name of alibabaobi@gmail.com, invictus@gmail.com, obinwanne@gmail.com. These recovery emails are linked to social media accounts. A social media account that has the name of Invictus Obi. Now, the FBI has the identity of the man or the mastermind behind this fraudulent scheme. The FBI also have information that he comes into the US once every year, and so they wait. And lo and behold, August 2019, he flies into Dulles International Airport, where he is apprehended and arrested. He is charged with computer fraud and wire fraud, which has him facing up to 20 years in prison. Obinwanne pleads guilty on all charges. In June 2020, he admitted to orchestrating fraudulent schemes and having fake companies for money laundering and all fraudulent activities. And just like that, a man once hailed as a symbol of excellence for Africa and Nigeria is now seen as a symbol of deception. A man that had the world in his hand lost it all. TEDx deleted his talks. Forbes took him out of their forum. He was now reduced to nothing. His entire empire reduced to nothing. Invictus' story is one that teaches us that all that glitters is definitely not gold. I'm your host, Amara. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed today's story, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and tell us what story you would like us to tell you next. Have a good day.